Okay. What is the agenda for today?
Interview preparation, project clarification, like that.
Correct. Basically inputting that information into ChatGPT for now. Okay. So what do we need to do before you appear for an interview?
Prepare a resume.
What is that? Tell me what it is
To prepare a resume.
before going for the interview. Okay.
To prepare a resume, sir.
See, all of you guys remember. Anybody who has not applied for jobs yet, who has not prepared your CV yet, CV preparation, is it done or not? Okay, let me take this later. So interview preparation. Before you go for an interview, you should know what you're going to speak, like self-introduction, your roles and responsibilities, your task assignment process, your day-to-day what do you call it as day-to-day I'll put it as tasks for now, day-to-day tasks, and your challenges, whatever you faced during your work. And also you should also talk about what are the POCs you have done. Okay. Self-introduction, what are you supposed to speak? You should talk about only your current role plus your responsibilities plus your strength. Okay. Any questions? So Divya, can you tell me what is your introduction for DevOps engineer?
Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So maybe I would start as I'm I haven't prepared, so I'm doing it on the go. Probably I will say that I am Divya's. I would introduce by starting my name, stating my name, and I would say like I'm enthusiastic DevOps learner. Currently I'm working. Like, what is my role? What's the job title that I'm currently working as? I would say that I'm currently working as this, and then I would say that I in my like current role, I have worked on say one example I'll just take is I have worked as an administrator for automating, like last time we did automating adding members to a group or project using the CLI, something like that.
Okay. Okay. Let me rephrase it for now. Say, then again we'll go ahead. So when you talk about first thing for sure, so you're working closely with architects and lead DevOps engineers. Okay, that's what is the first starting point. You're working closely with the architects. It could be cloud architects or enterprise architects. You can just go with the cloud architects. You are involved in creating an architecture, creating a cloud architecture, which is highly available, highly scalable, and fault tolerant to support to have a better reliable application. So what is your goal here? Reliability, availability, scalability, and performance. What should be the next step that you should talk about? You should talk about your application. The application that we are developing is a Java-based Spring Boot microservices. Spring Boot microservices app, which contains so many, maybe 10 to 12 containers. So they won't ask you exactly, you will explain each container one by one. So then you should talk about how developers are working on their development. Developers start working on small features. Probably they start working on 3 to 4 microservices initially. Once that is ready, you are creating an EC2 instance in AWS cloud. Before that, say before even this one, you will get details about your cloud environment, like region, where you will be deploying, account ID, and IAM user details, IAM user or role details. All these things you will get it from the landing zone team. What is landing zone team? Any idea? Anybody has clue? What is landing zone? Just make a note that you should read about this one. Landing zone team is all about creating the necessary infrastructure, necessary infra plus networking components for application, for infra team or application team to onboard. Okay. Is there any doubts on this? What is landing zone team? What they basically do? They also create IAM users, roles, policies. Sometimes it is connected to the AD, Windows AD users. Because company people information will be stored in AD, Active Directory. The same set of users will be used inside your AWS account. Okay. So when you start, you should start with your with whom you closely work with. What are the different people in your team? Like the team consists of 4 DevOps, 2 DevOps. It depends on whatever you have. If you want to say like 10 members team, you just change according to the number. According to that, change this number. 4 DevOps engineers, 4 developers, 3 QA, like that. We are a team of 12 people working, and then each person has different responsibility. And I am responsible for creating the infra. Talking about infrastructure, then you should go and do a deep dive onto. You work mainly on the Terraform code, and you use GitLab and gitlab-ci for CI/CD for pipeline. Then you should talk about different environments being created, like dev, test, stage, pre-prod, UAT, and prod. And here there is a non-prod account. What is there in the non-prod account? Any idea? Anyone has clue on this? What is non-prod? What is prod? Shweta?
Sir, production stage, sir. After the staging.
Okay. Divya, any clue from you? Any guesses? What is non-prod? What is prod?
No
Kushal?
idea, sir.
Kushal? Okay. So all except prod will be called as non-prod. Okay, this is very important term in your interview because you should talk more about non-prod is one account where you will have policies, IAM users, everything. Every setup is totally different. It's not like completely different, but at least the policies that you have for users, they will have full access or medium level access. Access levels are open. There is a prod. That means it's a production account. It's a completely separate account and only limited people will have access. If you're a infrastructure creation person also, say for example, if you are part of the infra team, and then if you are responsible for creating dev, test, stage, pre-prod, UAT. What is UAT?
User acceptance testing, sir.
Yeah, user
It's
acceptance
just like
testing.
canary deployment.
No, canary deployment does not come into picture. User acceptance test is
It,
yes.
yeah,
User acceptance test is all about having
before
somebody,
production.
having a customer on your environment, or maybe someone similar to your customer, asking them, invite them to come to your place, making sure everything is working fine before you deliver to the customer. That is what is UAD, user acceptance test. So you need to make sure user accepts everything, user as per his requirement, everything is working. Okay. Say you are an infra engineer and you're working on these set of environments, right? However, you will have full access to make changes for non-prod. So what is non-prod? What is non-prod? Somebody please unmute.
Dev test stage.
Yeah, pre-prod, UAT, everything except production is non-prod. Okay. So that word is very, very important. If you speak that word and then use that word, they'll definitely think that, I mean, you are a working person. They will not have any doubts about you. Okay, full access to make changes to non-prod. For production, you will have a CR. CR means, what is CR? Change request. You need to raise a change request. You need to do a review. You need to go for a cab approval. What is cab? Any idea from here? Change approval board. So there'll be a meeting conducted by important stakeholders. So please make sure important stakeholders, it is not a, I mean, there are some different spellings people used. That's what I'm saying. It is a stakeholder. So you should also use these words. I mean, there are some stakeholders in the team, or based on the stakeholders' review or feedback. Like that, if you use stakeholders, you will also get I mean, you will get the confidence from the interviewer. Okay. So one of you can just start giving a small introduction about yourself and your responsibilities. Who is ready? No one is ready to come forward. I'll call up
Not
the.
prepared at all. Yeah.
Okay. Zafira.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I'm Sanjana. I completed in Zafira. I started my career in internship in DevOps at CloudTom Consulting Service, and I have initially given a training uh, kids and
Zafira, you need to fix
lab.
you need to fix
Engineers.
Zafira, sorry, you need to fix your internet first. I mean, whatever you're speaking, I'm getting only half of it. And you should come very close
So
to the
now,
mic. Right, just give it a try.
okay, so now, sir.
I think there's a problem. Say, okay. I mean, everybody, please try to fix your internet connection first. Am I audible clearly? Am I audible to everyone?
Yes, yes.
Now audible.
Okay, go ahead, Zafira.
Hello.
Yeah, it is much better.
Yes, sir. I started my career in internship in DevOps at the CloudTom Consulting, and I was given a training on GitLab and AWS, and also in a Terraform. Initially, we understand the DevOps process. What is the reason for the DevOps, and how will we implementing the DevOps, and why DevOps are required. So, we like this. We started learning, and then we started looking at the DevOps life cycles and DevOps tools. Um, we started gaining knowledge in the different tools we used to use in the different time changes during the life cycles. The main agenda of the DevOps is to deliver the software to the customer in a frequent manner. And the same time, there is a no quality compromises in the. It is always reliable and it is always a good quality, and it is one of the reason why DevOps process is followed. Um, we use a different. We learned about the different tools like GitLab, Terraforms, or CloudWatch, or AWS. Easy to like some of the AWS services. All these services we learned after we got full-time employment at the CloudTom services since last June. We are working on the full-time employers. Our responsibility is to create a infrastructure, manage and the infra creating CI/CD pipelines and also troubleshooting the CI/CD pipelines. Here
Good.
are the major three.
Yeah. Continue, but you should give a little pause. So you should give an opportunity to the other person to speak or interfere. So you should not be
Okay,
continuously talking just like continuous flow. You should give a little pause.
okay, sir.
Okay, continue now.
There are the major pillars in DevOps architecture. One is highly available, that is achieved by creating a resource in a different availability zones, and another one is a highly scalable, in which we enable the scalable features in order to increase or decrease our CPU memory utilizations. And another one, we have a
Based on,
concept called
you should talk about based on the metrics like CPU and memory, the resources will be auto scaled. That is if the CPU goes above 80%, automatically an instance will be added based on the auto scaling policies, and it will be spread across two availability zones to make sure it is highly available. Like that is speak.
okay, sir. And then we had a concept called fault tolerance. That is to make sure that request is going quality instances is to, so we are able to tolerate the quality instances
It's
and
not
bring up the
quality.
new
It's
instances.
not quality. You should just give correct it here, because you should talk about instance which is not healthy. So we should
Oh,
use
not healthy.
like healthy, unhealthy. So that is very important.
Okay.
You can start
Okay.
once again from fault tolerance.
From the fault tolerance concept.
Yes.
Okay, sir. Make sure the request is going to the healthy instances, and we are able to tolerate the instances are healthy, and we will bring up the new instances which is required. These are the three major pillars. Call it as HA, HS, and FT. And then we have
What are the
task.
different components or different services used from AWS for this? What is how do you achieve highly available? How do you achieve highly scalable? How do you achieve fault tolerance? What are the three different services?
For the highly availability, we have enabling the auto scaling features in order to increase the
Highly available, make sure highly available is high availability zone, AZ concept, multi-AZ. You
availability.
should talk about
Yes,
multi-AZ.
sir. Multi, you
AZ,
see.
AZ, availability zone. So if you say AZ also, people will
Oh,
understand
availability.
if they are in
Okay.
if they are in the cloud.
Okay, sir.
Okay, high availability, you can talk about it now. Zafira, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can start from high scalability.
Highly scalability, which comes under the highly security. We have
Okay. Okay. I'll just give a brief of what it is and start
okay, sir.
recording for now. Just a second. So highly available feature can be utilized based on two different services in AWS. One is auto-scaling group, which will be auto-scaling the number of instances based on the CPU or memory utilization when it is crossing the threshold. Whereas auto-scaling for policies can be auto-scaling for services can be done using auto-scaling policies specific to ECS or EKS. So it is based on the tasks or pods which are running in ECS cluster or EKS cluster. So in ECS cluster, we call it as task. In EKS cluster, we call it as pod. That's the only difference. Otherwise, ultimately, a task or a pod is a container running inside the cluster. So when I talk about cluster, it doesn't mean, it means that a collection of similar instances acting like a single instance and making sure the application is running in the three same pillars architectural concept, which is highly available, highly scalable, and fault tolerant. So for fault tolerant, we use application load balancer to route the traffic which is coming from the user, which is coming from the customer. So it'll be first it'll reach route 53, from then it'll be routed to the load balancer. Then load balancer takes care of where to route the traffic to the instance, which one is a healthy instance. To that instance, it will route the traffic. If there are unhealthy instances, it will throw that instance away and then create a new instance based on the auto-scaling groups, based on the desired number of instances in the auto-scaling group. Okay. Anybody else want to just give it a try? Just a quick one, Shweta.
Yes, sir. But I also have a same points that was Zafi told earlier. And I also tried my. Shall I start, sir?
Yeah, you can start, Shweta.
Okay, so good evening, everyone. I'm Shweta. I'm Shweta. I graduated in 2024 with the Bachelor of Engineering in Computer Science and Engineering. I started my career as a DevOps intern in CloudTom Consulting Services. I was given training in some DevOps tools like Git, GitLab, Bash, Terraform, and AWS and its services as well, like EC2, S3, CloudWatch, and some others.
Can you fix your internet, Shweta? It's
Services.
breaking up a lot.
And I understood the DevOps process. What is the reason for DevOps and why we use DevOps, and how the DevOps tools were used in a different time frame of the different life cycles. So why DevOps is required? So all of this, the basic things.
Shweta, I think that's okay.
Hello.
Yeah, Shweta, I mean, you have to fix your internet first. We'll continue next time. Definitely. Thanks.
Okay, sir.
Nikhil, are you available to speak? Or
Sir, actually, I'm in office. I can't speak loud.
sure.
Like, I can't even describe all these things.
Sure, okay, no problem. You can go on mute. It's fine. Sindhu, do you have the good internet connection?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please start your introduction.
Yes, sir. My name is Sindhu, and I completed my CC graduation in 2024. I started my journey in CloudTom as a DevOps intern, where I learned about tools like GitLab and the AWS services like IAM S3, and also used Terraform and had a knowledge about shell scripting and the programming language like Python uh, and the backend application as Django, and used Docker for containerization and database as a Postgres.
Sure. Sindhu, what is the purpose of learning shell scripting here?
Sir, or commands like the Linux commands.
What is the purpose of learning shell scripting? And can you give me a use case where you have automated this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll give an example. So just try to figure out, understand. So the purpose of learning shell scripting Linux commands is to automate the daily routine task so that when we can save some time, we can be efficient during our work time. Especially some of the tasks like copying some scripts from one location, or maybe cleaning up some of the instances, or maybe making sure the instances, all the files and packages are removed, whatever is not required, or creating a clean system before we deploy an application. Like that, very small tasks, probably creating, adding an IP address to the whitelist so that, the new IP address is which is assigned to the instance is whitelisted. So many different use cases you can talk about it, but on a daily basis, whatever you do, that you should convert to your experience. Say, for example, you created a deploy.sh, right? When you manually create your resources, what you do is, instead of you running Terraform init plan and apply, you started writing a shell script that you have used later. So especially the other thing, the Terra cleanup also, you can say Terra cleanup will clean all the unnecessary files, .terraform, Terraform TF state files locally on the machine. So that is also one of the example for shell scripting. Okay. Sindhu, over to you. What is the purpose of creating or
Yes, sir.
learning Python scripting, learning Python data types?
So Python scripting is used in the Terraform files to like dictionaries, the tuples, and
See, be to the point. Talk exactly what is required. In Terraform or in pipeline YAML file, we will mostly refer to the list and dictionaries. List is all about collection of each item, whereas dictionary is all about collection of key value pairs. So the data is actually represented in YAML file or in your Terraform code. It is mostly a collection of either a list, a collection of dictionary, or a list within a dictionary, or dictionary within a list. So that's the reason why learning Python data types is more important. This is required to create YAML file or understand the YAML file and JSON file. Is it clear?
yes, sir. We may also use the condition loops in the Terraform script to run
Where
it, sir.
where did
So,
you use if condition? Can you give me an example?
sir, in Sonar Cube, we used for loop.
Is it a
For loop to automate. Yes, sir.
I'll stop the recording for now.